Whitaker, who is the aggressor. Pineda gets off to his customary slow start. Pineda is not a busy fighter. He is looking to land power shots. He throws about 40 punches around fewer than Pernell Whitaker if they are both fighting their fight. Jab, step to the right. Jab, step to the right. Pineda has trouble against fighters who are able to move laterally to the right. Mayweather did it for 7 rounds. When he stopped, Pineda clocked it.
Whitaker is not going to be satisfied any longer with stepping to the side and jabbing. I think he's a big puncher now. He's got something to prove.
Long right hand just missed for Pineda. He lands the left to the body. Pernell comes back with some body damage of his own. Pineda lands one of those looping shots. Pernell will respect him just a little more. Because in the parlance of the sport, and it's a kind of ineffable thing, hard to figure out where it comes from, as there's the low blow warning against Pineda. Rafael Pineda has, George, what they call heavy hands.
And that's right. Whitaker hit him right back below the belt. He's a vicious guy.
Oh, Pete has a mean streak, doesn't he?
He does. The thing when you're fighting a southpaw, you should never change anything. Make him change something.
How?
Just by doing what you're supposed to do, what you've been practicing for years. Jab, right hand hook.
Whitaker to the body. Pineda trying to get underneath with a body shot.
You can believe his corner is scratching their head. They don't like that.
And I think he's giving Pineda more opportunities than he ought to. Pineda hasn't landed anything so far. But he got in a left there, and Pernell is making himself a little more available than most people would want to against the Rafael Pineda.
Trying to make this guy respect him. Sure, you're bigger, but respect me. Whitaker's leading with left hands to make him respect him.
Round 2 comes to a close. You seem entirely pleased with the fight that Pernell Whitaker is fighting. But there has been a subtle, although perceptible change in the past couple of rounds. As Pernell Whitaker has stepped up maybe a couple of inches closer and traded punches much more with Rafael Pineda than has been the case in any of his recent bouts.
Pineda corner told him something was wrong, that Whitaker is afraid of him. No way.
Yeah, I think that's right, George. I don't think Pernell's a bit afraid of him.
Of anyone. Said he looked Holyfield in the face and told him early on, I'm not scared of you.
Well, you know it. I mean, Pernell is just a tough guy with a remarkable streak of self-confidence and a mean streak, too, in the ring. And he saw it right there as he whipped that left hand into Pineda's face. Pineda's starting to take a page out of the George Benton book of training. Punching to the shoulders and the elbows. Trying to wear Pernell Whitaker down.
That's what happens when you're a one-punch knockout artist.
Yeah, how can you be hit there without it hurting? Look at the body shots by Pineda. He did not go to the body much again. Oh, what a left hand by Whitaker. I was just getting ready to say, Pineda didn't go to the body much against Roger Mayweather. He didn't get hit like that against Roger Mayweather either. Pineda was rocked back on his heels by Whitaker's left hand.
Whitaker's from that old school of, I can't give this guy any false courage. If he hurts me, I've got to pay him back.
Well, if this keeps up, Pernell is going to win a lot of new fans for his courage and his punching prowess. Another good straight left. Crowd really warming to Whitaker now. It's always been like watching a clinic before. Tonight, Whitaker wants to send Pineda to a clinic.
All right, seconds out.
We're getting a glimpse of just how tough Pernell Whitaker is against a real strong champion.
And he's tough. scheduled 12. Whitaker has thrown 405 punches, according to PunchStat. Landed 166 of them. That's a 41% connect rate. High and good for Pernell Whitaker. Pineda, 300 punches. Busy for him. 50 punches around. Only landed 97 of them for 32%, but with his power, he'll settle for that. Both fighters have plenty to be happy about so far, but it is Whitaker who is leading. Pineda in the classic puncher's position of having to try to come from behind in the second half of the bout to retain his championship.
I don't think Pineda was worried about losing that point, Jim and George, because he knows he's not going to win this fight on points anyway. He's going to have to stop Whitaker.
Remember, he lost the first 7 rounds on our cards to Roger Mayweather before he knocked Mayweather out. Left hands and right hands from Whitaker, and he is really beginning to establish some punching power inside.
Yeah, but it could cost him because it's only 7 rounds. That punching power that you're throwing away now, you may want it a little later on, just the stamina.
Particularly when a fighter has a tendency, as Whitaker does sometimes, George, to admire his work.
That's right. He starts looking, and the next thing you know, his corner is going crazy.
As they trade punches in the middle of the ring, Whitaker takes 2 or 3 to the body, while doling out 3 or 4 to the head of Pineda.
Pineda better realize that Whitaker's had some knockouts in his career also. One wrong move, and he can be getting off the canvas.
Has not had a knockout at 140 pounds, this weight class, in a significant bout. He fought a warm-up down in Mexico City, but that was really almost just for show. Pernell weighed 148 pounds, they say, in that bout down in Mexico City. Pineda driving Whitaker into the ropes with right hands. Pernell moving to his left now.
Drops his hands and starts to get cute with Pineda. Pineda is no cutie. He understands his chance of one good shot.
Faced with the strongest fighter he's ever fought,